Now let's go over the top 10 steps of kata competition, I believe, that are very important. Number 1 is training. Okay, you have to train. Without the training, you will not improve. What I do is I set myself a goal of improving myself each week, from one week to another. I set that goal and I work for it. Number 2 is appearance. Make sure when you walk out there to compete, your uniform's pressed, your belt's tied correctly, the tips are even. If you're a traditionalist, wear the white uniform. If you're taekwondo or whatever, look the part of what you're practicing. The next thing I'd like to go over is respect. I was judging at some tournaments locally and nationally, and I feel we are losing some of the respect to the judges, to the scorekeepers. I think that's really, really important, is to respect them. Saying yes ma'am, yes sir. The thing of it is, without them, we cannot compete. Okay, remember, the martial arts teaches us respect, and we, as black belts, are setting examples for the lower ranks coming up and for the children. The next thing is presentation. When you walk out there to the judges, act. Well, what I want you to do is go out there and tell them that you want this, that you want to win, that you own the stage, or you own that ring. Okay, go out there with an attitude. You know what you're doing. The judges do not know your kata. Go out there, chin up, and live your kata. Very important. Becoming your kata, that's my next section, is when you block, I want you to focus on blocking someone that's fighting you. Okay? When you ki-ai, you're not going to go, hit! Okay? You're going to go, ah! Like you're really, really hitting someone. When you kick, visualize that you're really kicking someone. Okay, very, very important is becoming your kata. What I do is I pretend ninjas are coming at me and I'm living this kata and I'm dying for my life. Okay, that's what gets me through my kata with the energy. The next thing is the ki-ais. Okay, make sure your ki-ais, if you have 15 ki-ais in your kata, make sure they're different. Some of the sounding. You don't want the huh, 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 suh, huh, suh, huh. You want some, maybe 4 ki-ais, they're just their brutal impact. So those judges will say, oh my gosh, she really has someone down, or he has someone down, or that was powerful. And plus, if you do a kick, if you perform a kick and you go, huh, like this, or you go, huh, you tend to stick your kick to more. So make sure your ki-ais fluctuate with sound. Next thing is the technique. Have clean technique. Technique should be fluid, okay, not too choppy, powerful, with good technique behind it. One thing I'm noticing on the circuit, a lot of people are completing their punches before they happen. Remember your basics. I don't care if you're a brown belt, blue belt, or whatever. Remember your foundation are your basics, a good wrist rotation and stuff like that. Watching yourself in video is very important. You know what the technique's supposed to be like, but when you're running the kata, you may not see it or feel it. But if you watch it in the mirror or have someone, your sensei, watch you, is very, very important. And videotaping. I videotape myself a lot. Weapons. I was judging weapons not too long ago. I am not a weapons specialist, but sometimes I noticed that the weapon is not being applied in the kata. Okay, make sure when you're running a kata, you can apply the weapon. If you're running kamas, doing this, you can work the weapon. That's just one thing I wanted to throw in there. If you're going to run a weapon, become the weapon, make sure it's used in the kata. Another thing is about winning. A winning attitude, you need to focus on going out there, doing your best. Thing of it is, you're a winner by walking out there. Okay, if you come in first place or 15th place, or you didn't place, that it's not about winning, it's about representing your style, representing your sensei, having fun, overcoming the fear of maybe walking in front of people. These competitions will help you throughout your life. Okay, very, very important. And the other thing is having a good attitude compared to the other competitors. Going up to the winner and saying congratulations, or going up to the judges. Talking to the judges, I think, is very important. All throughout my career, I've walked up to every judge and said, what can I do to improve? And I kept a journal of everything. Some say you ki-ai too much, or they're too high, or they say you're not snapping the kick. These black belts are so knowledgeable. Okay, and you can learn from everyone. When you walk out of there and you take second place, you walk home and you leave and to go home, you could have asked 5 of those judges what you could do to improve. If you don't ask questions, it's not going to happen for you. Okay, so that's very important.